Hello guys! Today we are going to talk about present perfect, simple and continuous, okay? We are going to talk about only the usage, not the formation, because at this point you are supposed to know how to form present perfect. So let's start with present perfect simple. We use present perfect simple to refer to recent events without a definite time given, okay? You don't say exactly when you did it. You know it's recent, you can use it just to emphasize the recentness, but you don't say when. For example, I can say that I've just bought a new pair of ballet shoes. So I don't tell you when I did it, but it was recent. Okay, I've just bought a new pair of ballet shoes. Also, we can use the present perfect simple to talk about indefinite events that happen in a moment in time, okay, an unknown moment in time. We can say, for example, that in Brazil we have had a few severe aviation accidents. Okay, so we don't know, we don't say when the accidents happen. It could be 10 years, 20, 50 years. We just say that we have had a few severe accidents. Alright? We can use the present perfect to talk about an event that happened in the past but has obvious results in the present. For example, I've broken my arm. So if you see me, my arm is in a cast. Like, oh my god, what happened? I've broken my arm. If I wanted to say when I broke my arm, then I had to use past simple. I broke my arm last week. But if I don't say when, I use present perfect. I've broken my arm. Okay? Just a little hint, it's painful, so don't go breaking bones, guys. It's really painful. We can also use present perfect with state verbs to talk about a state that started in the past and is still continuing until this moment, okay, and it's going to continue for some more time in the future. For example, my brother has worked for the same company since he was 16. My brother now is 46 years old, and he has worked at the same company since he was 16. So you see, I use this to talk about something that started in the past and is still continuing in the present. And then we can talk about it, to finish, we can use the present perfect simple to talk about an action in a period of time that is up to the present. For example, I've been dancing every day since December, okay? Or I've been dancing every day for the last month. So it's an action that has become habitual for a period of time, okay? In a period of time that's up to the present. The key here to make a difference between present perfect and past simple is that past simple talks about actions that are finished in a moment in time, okay? For example, I bought a car last year. This action is finished in a moment in the past. If I just said I've bought a new car, you don't know when I did it. I've bought a new car, it's amazing, I'm loving it. You see the difference? The action in the past simple will always be finished, and we use some time expressions, for example, like yesterday, last week, last year, in 1998, in 2007. When we use present perfect, we don't use this kind of time expressions, right? Now, let's talk about present perfect continuous. What is the difference? Well, there are some small differences between present perfect continuous and present perfect simple, and we are going to see the cases. One is when you want to emphasize the duration of an action or a state that is happening until this moment in the present. Okay, let's talk about a state. Imagine that you have an appointment and the person is late. When the person arrives, you can say to the person, I've been waiting for 3 hours. Okay, we could say, I've waited for 3 hours. Yeah, maybe this could give an idea that you waited for 3 hours and then you left. But if you say, I've been waiting for 3 hours, you want to emphasize the time you spent there. Also, we can use the present perfect continuous to talk about an activity that is incomplete. Okay? You didn't finish this activity. One example, I've been cleaning the house, but I still haven't finished. Okay? So I have been cleaning the house. It started in the past and is still in the present. And I haven't finished. You see the difference? Okay. And also we can talk about an action that was finished but recently, like I've been running for 40 minutes, that's why I look so hot. Okay, you just finished running, you are all red in the face and sweaty. Okay, so I've been running, that's why I'm so hot. And also to talk about repeated actions. I've been taking French lessons for the last year. Alright? Those are actions that are repeating. There is little contrast between present perfect simple and continuous. Okay? Mostly we use the present perfect continuous when we want to emphasize the duration of the action. Like, I've been waiting for 3 hours. Where have you been? What were you doing? Alright? So, or, oh my god, I have been working on my task for the last 2 days. I'm exhausted. Alright? Some verbs, for example, sit, lay, wait, stay, they prefer the continuous form. I've been staying here for a long time. I have been staying here since my house was caught in the last floods. So those verbs, they prefer the continuous form, but also they can be used in the present in the simple form with no difference. They just prefer. It's more common for them, but there is no problem to use with the actions. All right. So the biggest difference here is we use the present perfect simple when we completed an action, and the continuous form we haven't completed the action. Let's talk about ironing. We hate doing that. If I just say that I've ironed all my shirts, it means that I did it, I finished. If I say that I've been ironing my shirts, I'm still doing it. And nobody deserves, alright? Okay, guys? So those are the basic differences when we use present perfect simple and continuous. If you have any doubts, you can drop a question here on your comments, or you can ask in our next class, okay? Thank you so much and have a very good evening, or a very good day, a very good afternoon. I don't know what time you are going to watch it, but have a very good time, and I'll see you next class, alright? Thank you, bye!